No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No peace. No peace. Cell block.
For crooked cops.
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 Cell block.
For crooked
with the police. We remember the violation of our rights. We remember being stopped and frisked. We remember stories about folks that were killed by the police. We remember Michael Brown today. But we just don't remember him in some sort of abstract way. We remember Michael Brown when we reflect back upon Kevin Cooper. His mother, Mr. Greta, is here today. He was killed by the Baltimore City Police a couple of years ago in Baltimore City. We remember Brother Brown when we think of Brother Tyrone West. We remember Brother Brown when we think of Anthony Anderson. We don't think of Brother Brown in some sort of abstract, distant way. We remember Brother Brown when we think of all of the brothers and sisters in this country who are taken down by the police annually. We remember Brother Brown when we think of Brother Eric Garner. We think of Brother Brown, we think of that young lady who was put in the chokehold by the NYPD just days later. Brothers and sisters, we remember Brother Brown not in some sort of abstract, distant way. We remember Brother Brown when we think about the folk that were murdered during the Civil Rights Movement, that were bit and sprayed by water hoses. We remember Brother Brown. So brothers and sisters, we remember Brother Brown and the activities that come in the days and weeks ahead. We remember him as we organize and as we strategize. We remember Brother Brown. We don't let anybody badmouth the action and the activity taking place in Ferguson. Am I right about it today?
Yeah.
We encourage their expressive spirit today. We encourage their energy today. We pray that it is focused and it is guided, and that they have a political plan. But we encourage their passion today. And we're not going to allow for anybody to turn us against our fellow brothers and sisters. Because we recognize that today it's Michael Brown. But if we don't come together in every major city across this country, it could be our son, our nephew, our cousin, our brother, our grandfather tomorrow. One of the things that I'm going to say before I shut down, because we've had the moment of silence, so we've sealed the deal. But here in Baltimore, one of the interesting facts is that the police kill folk in a variety of age ranges. George King was tased 5 times by the Baltimore City Police in the hospital. Brother was 19 years old. He was 19 years old and went into cardiac arrest and died after being tased 5 times by the police. But I think of Brother Tyrone West, and I think of Brother Anthony Anderson, who were in their mid to late 40s. So brothers and sisters, we've got to understand that we are essentially under attack.
Yes.
We are essentially under attack as a community. So that means we've got to organize. We've got to come together. We've got to lock arms. We've got to put our differences aside. And we've got to say that we are indeed our brothers and our sisters. Keep seeking. There's going to be a national call. And Baltimore is spearheading a national call for police brutality activists, advocates, and their family from across the country that's going to take place next week. Because we've got to take this fight to Washington. We've got to take this fight to Washington. And we don't want any type of superficial, cosmetic statement from anybody. We don't need any of that. Because when you're eulogizing a child who's been killed by the police, you don't want to hear any pleasantry. When you get that bill, and when you're reflecting as you're preparing the body and preparing the funeral, you don't want to hear any cosmetic stuff. So we're preparing an action to take to Washington. So I want to let you know, this is not just a feel-good moment. I've got my 5-year-old son here today. And we were on our way, and he said, Daddy, why are we coming here today? And I had difficulty sharing with him while we are here. But I've got to share with you that if anybody puts their hand on that child, can I get a witness?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
If anybody puts their hand on that child,
Oh, yeah.
preacher or no preacher. So brothers and sisters, we've got to organize before that.
Exactly.
We've got to organize before that happens.
Yes.
We've got to stay vigilant and we've got to stay determined. So give yourselves a round of applause for being here today. Members of the Baltimore City Police Department, they were active today. You made them earn their overtime pay today. They were taking pictures and photographs. We don't know which purpose they will be using those photographs for. But the one thing that came to play today is that we proved to them that we are not afraid to take a stand.
No.